Hi guys, so today we're going to be discussing sustainability within your diet. Now you've probably all followed diets before and they might have even worked for you, but my question would be, if they've worked, why aren't you following it anymore? Chances are it's probably because it wasn't very sustainable. Maybe it was too strict, maybe you couldn't eat foods that you wanted to eat, that sort of thing. So we're going to discuss how you can sustain a diet long term and how do I know you won't fall off the wagon, okay? So I've fallen off track with diets before this. I've tried a million different diets, like literally anything you can think of in your head, I've tried it, okay? So why is this any different? Why is this sort of system any different? So if I was to stop tracking my calories tomorrow and ignore the process that I've sort of built up over the past few years and that I've been placing across this last week that we've been discussing, what happens? Firstly, you won't need to track your calories ever, and you will be able to maintain your process if, at the start, when we discussed goal setting, if you created realistic goals. Your goals should have been such minor things that they were really easy to implement. Remember what I was saying about my 15-minute walk 3 times a week or 2 times a week. Revisit those goals and read through those whys. That's going to sort of mentally, it's going to remind you why you're doing this, okay? So when you feel like you're falling off track, really think about that goal that you set and the reasons why you want to do it. And we're trying to sort of mentally burn that into your brain. Like, you want this goal and this is why you want this goal, okay? That's one of the reasons why those 5 whys were so important at the start. So if you haven't done that, please go back and watch that video and do that task. Really important, okay? So once you track for a few weeks, you can stop. By doing this, you will have become much more knowledgeable about food. So one of the main reasons we want to deliver this course to you is to teach you about nutrition. Like, if you're just given a diet plan, you'll do it for a couple of weeks or 3 weeks or maybe even 6 weeks, but you will get sick of it and you will sack it off and you will be back to where you started if you do not know anything about nutrition. So this is why we are trying to teach you how many calories are in which food, and this is going to give you the knowledge to sort of build your own diet, okay? Instead of us saying, oh, you can have this, and then you go, oh, well, I don't like that, or I don't fancy that today. You need the tools to be able to build your own diet to make it sustainable long term, okay? So, sustainability and flexibility go hand in hand. So when we talked about flexibility, these two are sort of sisters. Knowing more about nutrition means that you know when to be flexible and when not to be flexible. So you might think, oh, well, I've actually got a meal out with my mates on Friday. So maybe, say for example, it was Wednesday. Maybe on Wednesday, you should sort of save that 20% of junk and have some really wholesome, nutritious meals for the next couple of days until Friday. And then you can go out and you can enjoy that meal with your friends instead of feeling guilty about it. You'll enjoy it and you'll sort of accept it as part of your process. As part of your process towards this goal, rather than sort of knocking you off track. So your task for today is to keep up with tracking. Remember what I said yesterday, okay? 10 minutes in the morning or 10 minutes at night. If you're doing it in the morning, you're gonna plan the entire day ahead, and it literally does take 10 minutes. And at night, if you're doing it at night instead, you're gonna plan the next day, okay? Being prepared, remember we discussed this earlier, being prepared is so important with diet, okay? Right, cool. Give me a comment, let me know that you're still keeping up with this, or a like, and just sort of let us know how you're getting on in the comments, okay? Right, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.